Hey, what's up, guys? It's European back with another video. I don't know why I laugh at my own Instagram name, but it makes me laugh. But yeah, back with another video on the E30. So I don't know how many months it's been since that last, or since the introduction of this car, or like overview or whatever. But since then, I've done a bunch of stuff. I got these wheels up front now. I did lower it a little more. I went to a couple more events. Let's see. I got a full carbon seat from Jason over at NRG. It's like the nicest thing I've ever had. Basically, I mean, I had a Recaro in here before, and I told myself that I wouldn't get rid of it unless it was for something better, and in my opinion this is better. A lot of people ask how it is with the no padding and all that, and honestly I really don't mind. I drove this car to the track, which is about an hour and a half away. I drove it all day at the track, and I drove it home, and no real complaints. I mean, you can complain if you want, but to each his own. But yeah, also I got the dual caliper set up and got my hydro all welded in. I need to throw some paint on there still, but we literally just did this the other day. I changed the handle on it since I got home, but yeah, I ended up going with this position. I feel like that's a good transition from the wheel. I don't have to go too far, and yeah, all I need to do actually, besides paint that, is get some P-clamps and just you know, clamp this line down. But yeah, I mean, it's came out pretty good. I love it. I'm not used to using it yet, so I don't really know like what the timing is on all that stuff. Like, I'm gonna have to relearn how to how to use the clutch and hydro at the same time, and you know, all that stuff. But yeah, let me show you the back actually real quick. So lines go all the way back, or the one line, and got the bulkhead fittings. It's a Chase Bay's dual caliper kit, or not dual caliper kit, but Chase Bay's lines and hydro with the front mounted, it's like a push type master cylinder instead of like a pull, or I don't know if that's any different, but the throw of this is different. Instead of it being the other way, it's that way. I don't know, but that, and yeah, like I said, garagistic dual caliper brackets in the rear. Can't really see those, but I took a little clip earlier that I'll add in here where I showed you guys what it actually looks like. Dang, and I just noticed that. It's a little low. It's like, that's some parking fitment. Oh yeah, man, how could I forget? So along with the hydro, my buddy Matt, big shout out to him, man. I mean, I probably wouldn't have made the event without him. But we ended up making motor mounts. I say we, but he ended up really doing most of the work. But yeah, made some motor mounts out of solid aluminum, and then we welded on the dual caliper brackets. Like I said, I say we, but he did the welding. I really mocked everything up, and yeah, pretty much went smooth. I mean, we were working on it till 1 in the morning, but it is what it is. Car drives great, actually, and yeah, everything works. So I'm pretty happy with how everything came out. Just pulling this wheel off. Wanted to show you guys the dual caliper setup. Probably can't see it in there. Got a dual caliper setup, garagistic brackets that my boy Matt welded on for me. Probably won't be able to see them in there, but those are welded on there pretty good. And then we ended up making motor mounts and stuff too. I'll show you guys those in a minute, but just wanted to change these tires out because they're pretty good. But I'm gonna take these off and put some new ones on, and then probably end up using these again once I need them, or once I want to run them. But I'm gonna flip them. But yeah, pretty good. These got like at least 30 plus laps for the whole day Saturday, and drove them home, no issues, no chunking, no like funny stuff going on. So yeah, I'm very happy with these. These are actually just some cheap waterfall tires I got from Walmart. Yeah, they were like 58 bucks a piece, something like $60 with tax. But yeah, not a bad deal. Alright, so earlier, like I said, I was taking my wheels off because I wanted to change the tires and stuff, and some of you guys probably know about this. Just taking this tire sticker off it, but some of you guys probably know about this like manual portable tire changer from Harbor Freight. I mean, it's definitely not like ideal, it's not the best, it's not the easiest thing, but it does save you money. So I mean, the rims get a little dinged up, but these are drift spares, so I really don't care for scratches and stuff like that. And it's like mainly here. And if you were to get a plastic one of these to actually pull the tire off, then you really wouldn't have any issues like that. So I'll try to pop the bead on this guy while I'm filming, but can't promise anything. Yeah, see, kind of popped it, not really though. But yeah, pretty much since I got this, I've been more or less doing all my own tires. I mean, it doesn't save too much money, but you know, whatever that old saying is, a penny saved is a penny earned, so whatever. Got the bead off on this one. On this one side, this is the like I said, kind of hard with one hand, but you guys get the idea. You basically have to pop the bead around all the way around on this side, and then flip it over, do it all the way around on the other side, and then I will come back once I get it mounted up on this part to take the actual tire off. Alright, step 2. I have it mounted in here, and basically stick this down there, kind of as far as you can. Doesn't have to be super far, but yeah, this is also going to be super hard with one hand. But basically you have to get the tire to go underneath the bead here, so that when you actually go to take it off, it comes off a lot easier. So yeah, basically you want to do that, and you gotta kind of brace yourself and pull on this guy. Here, let me actually set this down, see if I can get a good angle here. Let's go ahead and fall off over. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, basically I get it like that, and you gotta do it pretty hard, but sweet. Okay, well, this isn't going as planned. Wow. No, that's not going. Oh. And now. Wow. Okay. I guess I'm gonna try to spray something in here and well, let's see if that helped at all. Well, that's just one of those things that happens when you're changing your own tires, I guess. Sheesh. Okay. Well. Okay. I guess that also works. If you don't feel like scratching your wheels, you can get more than one tire iron, which, yeah, I forgot to mention that would help a lot if I had more than one of these. Oh, these wheels are kind of on the harder side because the tire is so tight on there. I run a 205/40/16, so really small tire, not the most forgiving sidewall. So when I go to take them off, it's kind of hard, to be honest. But bigger sidewall tires are like, they're butter. They're seriously not hard at all. Don't be afraid to buy one of these. Based on my struggle, it's not that hard. I'll get this other one off, and then I'll bring these inside and show you guys the actual hard part of mounting the new tires on. It's a little harder, but we'll get it done. All right, so after you struggle for 30-40 minutes, I don't know, it's dark now, but after you struggle getting the tires off, you end up with two wheels with no tires on them. So now I'm going to try and mount this tire on here most of the way. So it's easy to get one bead on. Well, I say easy, but easier. So basically you want to push it on most of the way you can, kind of put it at an angle, and try to just literally push the bead on to one side as much as possible. And then when you get it close, you want to start small, but you want to kind of go in there with this and also put pressure down on the tire so that when you actually get it in there, it starts to go down and onto the rim. So like, see, I'll pry it, and I have pressure on it, so as soon as it gets past that point, it kind of slips past the bead. Actually try put a little more of the tire on there. See how that goes. And it doesn't seem to be going. Yeah, I'm just being stubborn at this point. Lube your tires. I didn't end up lubing the tire. When I put it down, I guess I was just a little more aggressive with it and I got it on, but yeah, it's definitely a process. Like I said, it's not the easiest thing in the world. Just take your time. If you have lube your tires. Another tire iron would help a lot because you'd be able to hold it in place while you're prying it in another space. But I only have one, so that's kind of partly my issue. But yeah, once you get it on the bead halfway of the rim, I only have this outer bead to go. Basically the same kind of thing. You want to try and push it on as much as possible. I know it's not really going to be much, but I want to try to push it on as much as possible. Kind of like that. And then I kind of step on it on this side, and then push down on this side, so the bead on the back actually goes down while the bead of the tire catches on the bead of the rim. So it's kind of a process. Probably won't get it the first time. This looks crazy, and you're probably thinking, fuck this guy, he's tripping. But I mean, depending on how much you drift, how many tires you go through, you have a bigger sidewall than I do, it should be easier and less time consuming. And it's getting expensive. I mean, $15–20 a tire to change them is like, you know, 30 bucks for a pair. That's half of another tire for me. So I'm just looking at it that way, trying to cut costs and make it as cheap as possible so I can drift as much as possible for, you know, efficiently. Anyways, but yeah, I'll get this thing on here and then I'll come back once it's mounted. So again, after I don't know how long, I got both of the tires mounted. I don't have air in either of them, but I got them both mounted up, and yeah, that's pretty much all you got to do there. I mean, like I said, it is a pain, and I forgot because I was rushing for whatever reason, but this mark right here, usually there'll be either a yellow or a red mark on the tire, and I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that is the heaviest part of the tire. So you want to mount that on the opposite side of the valve stem if possible. That just helps with balancing. But I mean, these are for drifting. I'm not going to balance them. I haven't balanced any of the tires that I've mounted myself. Never had an issue. I run tires that I mounted myself on the front of this car, and on the front, or on the all four of the tires on the E28 were also mounted by me. So probably look a little sweaty because got a little hot and stuff, but yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, like I said before, don't be scared to try it and do it. Like, I run super small tires, so it's harder for me to do it. Like, if you're running stock wheels with bigger tires on the E36, you should have no problem. If you're on a 50 series tire, it's like 10 times easier. So yeah, that being said, I think that just about wraps it up for this video. I'm probably going to put some clips in from the Yokomukiiboyz event, because I forgot to mention that was why we were doing all this prep and getting the motor mounts and the hydro installed and everything so we can go make it out to this event. But yeah, we made it, and I'll post up some video and some clips and stuff just from us hanging out, or, you know, short clips of some runs that we did. But yeah, till next time, or till the next video, I'll see you guys later. Slow motion on the door closes and she walks out, never to be seen again. My man, she's higher than the top. Bad hoes have started, and the ones that I did talk to, some grade A